We are here on the campuses of the University of Pike for Kevin Keithley, Daryl McCoy here on the call as we got Prestonsburg get ready to take on Elliott County. It's going to be an interesting one here, Coach.
Well, listen, you're talking about two young programs and two teams that met earlier in the 2022-2023 season. Prestonsburg ended up winning that ball game by a score of 69-50, I believe. We've got yes, sir. We've got Coach Ty Compton with us, the head coach of the UPIKE Bears. He's been dialed in and locked in the whole day, Coach. Talk a little bit about the teams that you've seen so far this week and how the camp's going, Coach.
Yeah, this is I think this is day 4 of our team camp portion of the summer camps, and it's been good. It's made for some long days, but eventful days, and we're thankful to be able to kind of provide the platform for teams from 5 different states to come and be able to get some different games and against teams maybe that they don't see usually throughout the year.
Now, obviously, team camp one, great way to supplement the athletic program. Also, though, Coach, is it a chance for you to get to watch some of these other guys that maybe you don't get a chance to see?
Yeah, I mean, that's always our goal. You know, we for right or wrong, you know, we don't spend a ton of time out on the road in the summertime just chasing guys around. We just prefer to bring them to campus. And any opportunity that we get, you know, high school coaches that we talk to throughout the year, they let us know if they have a kid that they think we should look at. And our first thing is, you know, hey, well, we'd love you to bring them to camp and get them a couple games right here in front of our eyes. Our entire staff will be in the gym. And you know, not only just to see them, but also to provide them with an opportunity to come to town, come to the community, see some of the amenities that we have. And, you know, that's usually the first question in recruiting anyways, you know, when can I come to campus?
Right.
So we try to get them on campus as much as possible, and team camp certainly serves as a great opportunity for that.
Now, here's a question for you, Coach. When you're running this team camp and there's a kid you're already locked into and maybe recruiting, is it sometimes an opportunity for you maybe to go ahead and let them take a look on campus? Or
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You know, we love to, you know, anybody that comes around, especially teams that aren't in the area a ton and maybe, you know, maybe this is the only time that is convenient for them to get up here the entire summer. We love to be able to mix in a tour and show them, you know, some of the facilities and just kind of make it kind of an unofficial visit for them. That's typically our goal, and you know, it's been successful for us, so we're going to continue to try to do it. And you know, I think going into camp, we had nearly, counting our middle school camp, counting our girls camp that we've got later on this week, I think we had nearly 80 different teams coming to campus. So it's not only a great opportunity for our program, but from an admissions perspective and from a campus perspective, we're getting a lot of potential students and student athletes both coming through campus for the last couple of weeks, and that's always very important for us to help out in that regard as well.
Absolutely. Now, you're going to finish up with today for this week, right, Coach?
We finish up today. We actually have a girls team camp that we've got 10 or 12 teams in. It was full. I think we've had a couple cancellations, but we've had a couple additions as well. So we may have a full slate on Thursday of girls high school basketball. So we're running that one as well. And,
okay, boys are running.
Yeah, we're running that one as well, and we'll have a gym full for the women all day Thursday, and then we get back at it on June the 20th with a full day of varsity and JV up at Mullins Elementary. So
next week, Coach, I'm hearing you're looking at maybe of course, Pike Central, one of those favorites, but I'm hearing maybe the top of the heap. I'm hearing Pikeville maybe in the building.
Yeah, Pikeville, they came yesterday. They were here yesterday, played a couple games early yesterday morning, looked really good. And then they'll be back on the 20th as well, I think, varsity and JV. So we're excited to have them. We're excited to have the participation of the majority of local schools, especially the county schools. And, you know, we had teams from 5 states this year, several different regions in Kentucky represented. And we really worked to try to accommodate get rid of the inter-region matchups, get rid of as much state-to-state matchups as we can. You know, most of these days we've had 4 or 5 Virginia teams that we've been able to mix in there and get some of these guys games against. So just a unique position for us to be in here geographically where we are to try to accommodate some of that, and just love having teams from all the different areas come and just kind of converge here for a couple of weeks.
Recruiting-wise, Coach, I know you've been doing a ton locally this year. outside, in terms of who you got right now, right? Some of the guys maybe that we don't know about that you've signed.
Yeah, we feel like we have a really good returning group, first and foremost. I think, we returned Corbin Spencer again for another year, who was a first-team All-League and All-League player and has had nearly 1,300 points already in his career. And, obviously the impact that some of our younger guys had last year, Kean Warwicks and Bradley Bunch and Keenan Cutler from Johnson City, Tennessee. We feel really good about those guys. And we've added a really good high school freshman from Southwest Virginia. Connor Lane was a high school Southwest Virginia Player of the Year this year on the wing. And then we've added some transfers to come in as well. We get Jeremy Dillon from Mingo County that was here with us the entire semester and was able to practice with us, dressed with us, and participated the entire semester, but he'll actually get his first game action coming this fall. Trying to get him back into basketball shape and back ready to go there. But we signed a guard from Trinity International University, a transfer, NAI guard that was really, really good this past year. Top 10 in steals, top 10 in assists.
I did a little research on him.
Very similar to Kean Warwicks in terms of the way that they impact the game. And Keontae averaged 2.4 steals per game, so he really gets after it on the defensive end too. We actually played against them last year in a non-conference game, so got to see him firsthand. And we really think the backcourt situation that we go into the season with Kean and Corbin and Keontae, the transfer I'm speaking about, we may be a little small, we may be a little different, but I do think we have a chance to be pretty dynamic and tough to handle.
And you'll be in the AAC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yes,
so
sir.
You'll be battling against Union College. So they've been kind of the dominant team in
For
that.
sure, 24-0 last year in the regular season. And I think last year they lost in the conference tournament, and that was the first time in 9 or 10 years that they had lost a conference tournament. So it's certainly clear-cut who we have to try to go through.
That's going to make for a great rivalry. I got two questions for you, Coach, before I let you get out of here. One, last season I talked to you about this time about some of the guys you signed, and Kean Warwicks coming in, and then he ends up being an impact guy. Did you anticipate that? Because sometimes you don't know, right?
Sure.
Did you anticipate Kean having the impact he did that early on?
Yeah, I don't know that we anticipated it coming as quickly as it came, but we did know that some of the intangible things that he brings to the table are hard to quantify, and it's hard to really tell when those things will show up and how effective those things will be early on. And I think Kean would be the first one to tell you. We've talked a lot about it, even as recent as just sitting and watching some of these high school games. That it took Kean a little while to adjust the same way that it takes all freshmen to adjust. He had to figure out what his lane was going to be, how he was going to be effective, the speed of the game, those kinds of things. But once he figured those things out, it was really game, set, match for him. He had a huge impact on our team. Once he became more comfortable scoring the basketball and realizing that it's more about him just being the threat and looking to score, that really brings all the other intangibles and all the other skills that he's got to light. He really made a big difference for our group and really did a great job commanding our offense, not turning the basketball over. And we're expecting big things for him. I know he's excited coming into year two, and we're certainly excited to have a full season with some experience under his belt, adding the pieces that we've added. We're really looking forward to having him back out here again.
Absolutely. Now a year under his belt, more experience handling that rock. Yeah, that's going to be huge for you guys. I would be remiss, and I know you've probably been asked 1,000 times, Coach, be remiss to ask you about the departure of Coach Kelly Wells to Morehead State. Your thoughts of him taking the position and going back home, and then number two, what it means for you having such a close relationship with him.
Sure. And first and foremost, super excited for him and his family. A great opportunity for him, and at a place that we all know he's never made it a secret what Morehead State means to him.
Right.
I think just the opportunity to continue a legacy of some sort in the athletics department there, where his father was so impactful for so long, and where he grew up. It's really in some ways the same way that I felt when I was able to get this position here at UPIKE. He's able to go back home, go to his alma mater, his wife's alma mater as well, and have a chance to really make a huge impact in the athletics department that really raised him. That's a hard thing to say no to if that opportunity comes around, and very excited for him, very excited to see what he's able to do there, and know he will do a fantastic job as he's done here for so long. And I'm 36 years old, and I started working when I was 21 years old while I was still in college here. I started working as a student assistant here for him. And, my entire professional life, 15 years, I've never had a boss other than Kelly.
Right.
He was my boss as the head coach. He's been my boss as the athletics director. And it's certainly going to be different, but at the same time, I think that, very thankful for the mentorship and the friendship and all the opportunities that I've had to be around him so long. I think, obviously I wouldn't be where I'm at now if it wasn't for his unwavering belief in me and the opportunities that he has allowed me to work for and earn with him. But, at the same time, I think he's worked hard, as we all have on staff here in athletics, to build UPIKE athletics into something that is sustainable and something that has an opportunity to stand on its own 2 feet and be successful moving forward, regardless of who's in the coaching seat, regardless of who's in the athletic director seat. So I think, I think our administration will get the right candidate in. We'll get the right kind of guy in here to fit into what we're doing here and continue to build and continue to push forward. And, we're looking forward to maybe some new ideas, some fresh ideas, and just an opportunity to continue the upward trajectory that our athletics department's been on for the last few years.
It has indeed, Coach. And is there a timetable, expected timetable for the new AD?
Yeah, I don't. There's nothing really specific been talked about, I think, with our coaches yet. We're going to have a meeting this week, later in the week, with the provost and with the president to kind of just brief us on the current happenings of things. But I think they want to get it right more than anything. There's several high impact positions on campus open and available, and I think they want to give their attention to all those. And we've got current, Robert Staggs has served as an athletic director role in the past, and Bradley Yoder is still serving in a somewhat of an assistant athletic director role now. And we've got a great group of veteran coaches that I think will be able to steady the ship, so to speak, in the meantime while we try to sort through once the job is posted. But my anticipation is, and all indications have been that it'll be a national search. They'll try to open it up and try to find the best candidate, and have all the faith in the world in the folks making those decisions that we'll find the right fit and we'll find the right guy, and we'll keep it going in the way that it's been going.
Well, listen, Coach, again, another tremendous event like always. Wall-to-wall basketball action here at UPIKE and running what is always one of the very top team camps in the Southeast region, Coach. And I look forward to catching you guys next week as well. And Coach, listen, we'll talk here in a little bit, and hopefully we can get that set of games as well for next week, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get that as soon as I know Coach Faulkner has really worked a ton on the schedule, and as you know, with these team camp things, sometimes it's hard to get that schedule locked in and loaded, and you've got people that have things come up and some people that don't have things come up and still make it a little more difficult. So we're getting close, I think, to being able to finalize that, making sure that we can get that out. And we encourage everybody to come out, check it out. These guys are playing hard. It's running clock. We've got our staff out refereeing. We try our best to not make it a whistle fest.
Right.
We don't want them spending all their time taking the ball out of bounds or standing on the free throw line. We want them to be able to play through as much as possible. And it gives us an opportunity too to see these guys and try to see their emotions on the floor and kind of see their mannerisms and see what it's like being out there with them. What kind of teammate they are out there, how they're talking to their teammates, and that's something that I think from a recruiting perspective and from a prospect perspective, I'm sure that doesn't go through some of these young guys' heads a lot of times. But when you're out there and you can hear how they're talking to their teammates, you can see how they're reacting to some adversity, maybe through the officiating and just some of the different circumstances. It gives you a pretty good idea of what that's going to look like if they're sitting in your practice for 90 days or whatever that looks like moving forward. So we love to do that. It's our goal. We want to have we talk about where are we, what state are we. We don't necessarily recruit Kentucky.
Right.
First and foremost, we recruit Appalachia. That's we feel like Appalachia is representative of what we are and who we are, and we want to make sure that we're trying to recruit the best kids in Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, and Eastern Kentucky every year if we're able to get in on those kids.
Right.
And this goes a long way to helping us meet that goal.
And I like what you said, Coach. And before you get out of here, I think it'd be great and I know you do go around talk to kids, but it'd be great for you to maybe have a seminar, maybe bring these coaches and kids in and say, look, this is what we look for. We look for you battling through adversity. We look for your mannerisms. We already know you can fill it up, but what are you going to do when you miss 8 in a row?
Yeah, and I don't, certainly there's a lot of ways to do it, and maybe some people care less about it, maybe some people care more about it, but I can give you a list of a lot of kids that kids and coaches for that matter, that have really, really impacted the recruitment of some of their student athletes, even some of themselves, just with the way that they act and the way that their mannerisms are and the way that things go. It's just, moms and dads in the stands sometimes think that it's just they paid their admission, it's a free-for-all. And when you recognize, there's not a ton of people in the gym at all times. The teams are coming and going, and when one group of fans have 5 or 6 people in the stands, and you can identify which kid is there.
Right.
And then, in 2 years they call you and they're wanting to be part of a recruiting class or whatever, and all you did was scream at our coaching staff for 2 straight summers about how bad we were officiating and all that kind of thing. It's just
you kind of remember that.
Yeah, it's hard to get over that sometimes. So we try to talk about that. We joke about it. We know it's coming, and these guys work hard, but more than anything, we just want to provide a platform for the guys to be able to come out and compete, and girls as well when we get that camp going, to come out and compete, get something out of it, and see teams, like I said, that they haven't seen before, maybe won't see again, and give them a different look to maybe work on some things more freely and not have to feel like they've got to hide anything or keep anything on the shelf.
Well, the one thing you guys have done, again, Coach Sid, Chris, and Faulkner, have done a tremendous job working with you, working and helping you keep this camp running smoothly. Like you said, out officiating, it's a big deal, and to have support staff like that, Coach.
Oh, absolutely. Isaiah Salyer's out there, our student assistant. He's basically another full-time guy for us. He's really stepped up and been an amazing asset for us this year, and really shown an unbelievable commitment to the coaching profession and wanting to get better and doing a great job. He's done a lot of our JV recruiting this year as well, and taking some ownership of that. The guys I work with are top-notch. I couldn't say enough about them, and certainly make me look good on a daily basis, and are guys that I trust with not just our job, not just as the camp, but just also as friends and with my life. Those guys are some of the closest guys I have in my life. So do a fantastic job. Thankful that they're here to help us, and super reliable. We've got Corbin Spencer over on the clock. Kean Warts has worked a lot with us over the week as well. Jordan Perry, he coaches over at Pikeville, but he's still here with us and still helping us referee, and is always available to help out. So we're thankful to have a lot of really good people around the program, and we hope to keep it that way.
Coach, chemistry matters, and
it certainly does.
Brother, I appreciate you, and hope everything goes well the remainder of tonight and this week, and I'm sure we'll see you next week, Coach. Great job this past year on a successful year, Sweet 16 national tournament, getting it done, 20-plus wins, right?
20 wins, big-time first-round win in the national tournament over a Huntington University team, and just really proud of our guys. We didn't win the All-Airport Team Award. We didn't look the part a lot of times, but in terms of just getting a group of guys that bought into each other, bought into playing hard, and just didn't quit. We like we talked about, we want to recruit Appalachia. We had a lot of local kids. We had a lot of guys from a greater Appalachia area, and we talk a lot about what that means and what some of those values are, and what a lot of the people in our region and our community and the region and community that I grew up in, what is meaningful to those people, and what they have to show on a daily basis, and what it's like trying to make it and be successful with some of those values. And those guys had those values. Those guys brought it every single day at practice, and they were phenomenal to be around, and just a great group. Honestly, don't know that I've had a better time coaching basketball than I had from January on last year. Just a phenomenal group of guys that bought into anything and everything that we asked them to do. Over a 3.17 GPA for the entire semester, or for the entire year. So not just basketball players, but obviously extreme success in the classroom that is typically pretty hard to achieve when you got that many people. So we've done a good job with that.
Absolutely, Coach. Listen, we appreciate you for visiting with us here on the D&D Sports Network. I'll let you get back to meeting and greeting, kissing babies, and doing what you do, brother. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you, man.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
You guys.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir. That's Coach Ty Compton, head coach of the UPIKE Bears, brother, getting it done, Daryl McCoy.
I appreciate him so much having us here, and choosing D&D Sports Network as the media outlet to cover summer camp here 2023.
And we've got us a battle here, Daryl. Everybody's battling. You can't question whether these two teams are competing.
No, they're both competing here. They've been a couple careless turnovers on Prestonsburg's side. They've had a couple turnovers they've not finished through on, but Elliott County, they're hanging around. Prestonsburg's allowing them to hang around. Prestonsburg's, not played a horrible game, but you see right there with the careless pass.
Make the simple pass into the PG.
Yeah.
Instead, trying to force a pass into Ethan Farrell.
Yeah, first of all, your point guard should have the ball, to start your possession.
Yeah.
So just pass it to one of your guards and, get your possession started. No reason for that.
I think Brat's going to let Tyler Stevens know that.
Yeah, that's what you got to do as a point guard. You got to let, especially young talent like this. And I'm sure Tyler appreciated that too. That's how you become a leader. And, when it shows that your teammates are wanting to make you better, then, that shows that you got a good team here.
Absolutely. 32-22 off that Keithley step-back three.
You got Stevens.
They just can't seem, once they get it out to 9 or 10, it just like they let them back in. The door opens there instead of kind of putting your foot on the pedal. 32-22. They're going to shoot. They shooting on that, Daryl?
Must be in the bonus. Yeah, they're in the bonus.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Good, yeah.
32-24. And Coach Parsley's wanting to push a little more.
Yeah, that's Prestonsburg's game.
Got it again.
Definitely a step back three there.
35-24. Keithley feeling it, right? I think that's his third three, Daryl.
Ooh, he walked. Esther grabs the rebound. Out on the break. Here they go. Oh, what? What was he doing there?
I think Jackson was ready to he was ready to attack, wasn't he, there?
Yeah. That was not a it's good to get out on breaks, but you got to know who you're passing it to. And that's not Bo Cure down there.
No, Saki Sefa.
Yeah, there we go.
He's used to having Sef on there.
Yeah, that's it.
35-24. First half coming to an end. I missed quite a bit of it, Daryl. Of course, locked in to Coach Ty Compton.
Just a great guy.
Yeah.
Real quick, guys, we want to thank Hilton Homes of Ivel, Howard Pharmacy, 606 Hemp, Crum Funeral Home, folks at Pink Elephant, Huff Drug, Conley Brothers Giovanni's, 606 Hemp, and Bruce Walters Ford for sponsoring today's action here at the UPIKE team camp here on the beautiful University of Pikeville campus. Kevin Keithley, Daryl McCoy on the call.
7.6. Let's see what he wants out of this.
Now Halbert still out of the lineup here. Got hit in the trailer with Farrell. Farrell spin move. This is the floater
Looks
there.
like Farrell's going to shoot 1 for 2. Got what they wanted out of it, right?
Well, I think he looked and said, I didn't get hit. So, he got bailed out on that one, I think.
Got it. Yep. 37-24, halftime. Prestonsburg over Elliott County, Daryl.
And we'll be right back with more second half action on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Huff Drug is now open. If you're looking for somebody to take care of all your pharmaceutical needs, we are your guy. Huff Drug accepting new patients and most insurances. We have a drive-through for your convenience. If you want a pharmacy that not only cares about you, but your community, come see us at Huff Drug, located at the foot of Walmart Hill in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Back here, the University of Pikeville Gymnasium here. Kevin Keithley, Daryl McCoy on the call. We got 2023 Summer League action going on here on the Mountain's number one source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network.
37-24. Nice job denying that. There you go. Defensively. Nice finish. Can't do nothing about that. That was just
caught a little bit of room there, and good job finishing.
37-26. Here comes this screen. Let's see if they turn it. Yes. Nice.
Yeah, nice look.
Gotta go up with that, Daryl.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That. Ended up. I mean, you got a good shot out of it, but you should have had the 2 points on the layup.
Right. You had a layup.
Yeah.
Nice. Again, Kate. Nobody's questioning Kate's IQ. Listen, I was telling his dad the other day. I said his IQ's through the roof.
Well, he's but it is. There's 3 or 4 times a game when he passes up on easy shots to kick it out to shooters wide open. Underneath. That's why you play underneath. That's why we work the ball to get them shots.
Right. That was you drive and the defense collapses for that very reason.
Yeah.
Just like that. They went from 13 to 9.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get here. Kind of offense. Oh. Power offense. Let's see if he shoots 2. Yeah, 1 for 2 here.
Brian Halbert at the line.
Can't convert. That's something you want to see Halbert work on this offseason, Daryl, is hit 100 free throws every day, right?
It's absolutely. That's a part of the game that not a lot of people want to work on because, it's not, flamboyant, but that's Keithley.
Too long on that one.
Yeah. Here comes Farrell with the loose rebound. Farrell drives the baseline. Nice.
There you go. Right?
Yeah. Right. Great job binding there and shooting that one. Halbert, it's tough with Halbert because, his strength of his game is, getting to the line.
Right.
But once he gets there, he shoots 50%.
Got to knock him down.
Yeah.
Just getting after practice, before practice.
That's it.
Hit free throws. Hit free throws. 1 for 2 here. 39-28. Prestonsburg up by 11.
lost control, and there's going to be a foul there. Called on Estridge. Probably his third.
39-28.
I don't know if they're counting foul outs or not here. I don't think they do, but as Halbert grabs a strong rebound there.
Got it.
This is with a bucket.
41-28. Back to 13. Every time Prestonsburg kind of creeps out, kind of cut it back to 9, 8. Little, and one. Count it. Back to 10. 41-31. There's a screen. Going the other way. I got a personal, I believe, on Caden Aaron.
Yeah, Prestonsburg, I mean, they've racked up the fouls.
They have, haven't they?
Yeah.
No home cooking here, Daryl.
No, they've got about 13, 14 fouls on the game so far. They had 9 or 10 in the first half.
Let's see what they set up here. Coach Parsley. There it goes.
There you go.
Got it.
Nice. Yep.
44-31.
Leave Farrell that open. He's going to knock it down. You know, one thing I can say, you know, out of all the teams today, Prestonsburg, I do think.
Energy-wise?
Well, not just the energy, and looks like they're more cohesive, you know, like, I mean, you know, these other teams look like, you know, I mean, they're just thrown out there, and it's summer ball, and they're on the first day of summer league. You know, they're not looking a lot like teams.
Right.
And,
well, it's a little more individualistic, whereas there's every shot that, and there's always going to be a couple, but Prestonsburg's getting pretty good looks.
Yeah.
Or at least what Parsley's wanting out of it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's maybe 3 or 4 in this first, or so far that you may say, well, I might have passed on that one, but, you know, I mean, other than that, they're all good looks that they're getting.
I'm going to shoot 1 for 2, Halbert. 44-31.
Yeah, and you know, it's really scary what this team could be if all the pieces come together.
Yeah, right. That's key. 46-31. 15-point advantage for Prestonsburg. Oh. Got him on the head. 1 for 2. Gonna let Halbert have a breather. I think he might have got hit in that thigh. Nice look.
Stevens, you know, he's got to go back and watch that film and, you know, realize, like, you know, if I use this backboard, that's probably a bucket.
46-33.
Farrell steps into it, no good. Dana Lewis with the rebound and the putback.
Big rebound.
Yeah.
48-33.
Throws up a prayer and they're good. Stevens.
Got to get a hold of it, right?
Yep.
Underneath the rim, got to get a hold of it.
They had two guys, should have been in position for the Black Cats, but they stayed on.
48, yeah.
I don't know how they got possession of that.
48-33. It's been a while since they've ran some screen action.
There you go.
It says on the floor.
Oh.
$48-33. Under 9 to play. Pulls it back out. No good.
Yeah, Farrell maybe should have shot that shot right out the gate. I don't think you're going to be more open than what he was on it.
48-33. Walking it down. Like you said, Daryl, Pressenberg, 7-2 on fouls. 1 for 2. 48-35. Pressenberg needs to space a little better. They were spacing pretty good at the. There it is.
Not a bad take there.
Yeah, that's what you want. If they will just space, that's there almost every time. As Keithley reads screens really well.
Guys, make sure you hit that like and share button. Share this up. If you're tuning in, go follow D&D Sports Network and Coach Keithley on TikTok, as you're going to get a lot of content there you're not going to get on our other stuff. So make sure you go follow us right now. There you go, just hustling, beating Prestonsburg to the board.
15-point advantage here.
Well,
Farrell coming. Yeah, Farrell almost coming away with it.
Yeah. Well, they had a couple times they could have come away with it and didn't, and ended up giving up a bucket. Keithley rises up, no good.
.13 advantage. There you go.
Yeah,
you know that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Those 2-on-1s. Give that up, Daryl McCoy.
Well, there was a defender between them there. Probably should have been a foul there. So, kind of an odd positioning. He was behind him, not getting in front of him. If he'd have got in front of him, he'd have probably hit him with it. 50-37, 6:37 to go. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Delbarton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit Kiefer's.
And we are back here on the campuses of the University of Pikeville, as the Black Cats lead 50-37. Daryl McCoy, Kevin Keithley on the call here. Prestonsburg leads Elliott County 50-37. Keithley swings over to Farrell. Farrell, nice take.
Yeah, that's what you want, right?
Yeah.
Using your shoulder and going up strong.
Draw a foul. Going to the charity stripe and have a chance at 2 here.
$50-37. Make it 52.
Big free throw for Farrell. been a hook call there.
It could have been.
Yeah.
What we got? Travel. 52-30. Good defense by Prestonsburg all the way around from that initial deal.
Yeah, Brian Halbert bringing the ball up the floor. I
think they're going to
Keithley off the ball.
Well, they're going to set this up for Keithley, see if he gets it.
Fade away.
No good. That pass was a little off. It meant to hit you right for that attack.
Yeah, I think it got tipped up top.
Oh, yeah, it did. It got tipped and ended up catching it out on the perimeter.
Yeah, you got box out. I mean, again, no box outs. They come up with the steal there. That's the
52-37.
that's a big Achilles heel on Prestonsburg's teams, the rebounding or the boxing out, and you know, that's the little stuff. Whenever they decide that they want to do that, they're going to take that step from being a good team to a great team. Ooh, got hit.
Glad they called that. Only the 15th foul.
Billy Chambers says, watching from West Union, Ohio, and Carl Whitey Little tuning in. Appreciate that, Whitey.
52-37. Low scoring second half after being a pretty high scoring first half.
Yeah.
Not a lot of points put on the board here in the second half. They're going to try to set this up again. This is for Halbert this time. There.
Swings it out. Nice pass. Sinks it. Ethan Farrell from the corner.
55-37. Approaching 3 to play here. 55-37. Prestonsburg with an 18-point advantage. Time ticking, Darryl.
Yeah, got number 24 going to the line here.
24 going to shoot the 1 for 2. No good.
Yeah. Ooh, caught it on the floor. Yeah.
Come on. Wow.
You go, 55-37.
Good, isn't it?
There you go. Ooh. It's again, Aaron. There you go, Keithley fighting down there underneath. You know, that right there should show everybody else. You know, I mean, when you got your PG down there fighting for rebounds like that, you know, you should have your other 4 that's all bigger than him down there.
Now 20-point advantage, Darryl. No, that should be 2. They only gave him 1, Darryl. Right? They only gave him 1 point for that.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was before. Here comes Halbert, kicks it up. Nice lay in.
This is where you got to start defining roles. Everybody can't be a chef in the kitchen, Darryl, because late in the games when it's 3-4 point lead, guys got to know where they're at on the floor.
Yeah, Halbert.
Easy to do when you're up 18-19. But this is the teaching moments where you teach your guys, look, this is who needs the ball now. This is where we want you to be. On this particular set, this is where we want you to be. Time, pace, possession. I believe this young man's an 8th grader, Darryl.
He looks like it. Halbert chases down the rebound. Yeah. Farrell. Count it. He's going to get the and one. 61-39. Shot no good again out there. You know, Esther's letting the guy sneak in behind him there and get the rebound. Count it. I mean, a simple box out, and you got the ball.
19-point game.
This should be the ball game.
We're going to let this play out, it looks like.
Yeah,
they're going to try to.
I mean, out there, you know, the Peasley, he's got to hold on to that ball and just dribble this clock out. They've ended up giving up 4 to 6 points here. One could have got out of here with a cushion 19-point win. Now they're bringing in the young guys. Let's see, do we got any Elliott County fans on here? Let us know, folks, if we got any Elliott County fans. The coaches, there's no Elliott County fans. We may skip this one.
Yeah.
This next one. And come back for the end because we've been here for 12 straight games. But let us know in the comment section below if there's anybody wanting to tune in to the Grundy-Elliott County game. And we may stick around for that one. If not, we're going to rest and take this moment to try to refresh and regroup for the final game.
63-44,
okay.
Prestonsburg.
Yeah, we got an Elliott fan, so we're going to jump off. We will be